Today we're going to talk about how can I consistently keep a prayer life. Prayer, in simple form, is fellowship with God. And fellowshipping with God on a consistent basis comes out of realizing that we are utterly dependent upon God. That self-reliance, self-centeredness, all of what I believe about self as a resource for success is empty without God, His life, and His help for everything that He might call me to. The psalmist says it this way in Psalm 62, "My soul waits for God alone." In Psalm 63, verse 8, he says, "My soul clings to you, O Lord, because it's your right hand that upholds me." Anchoring in prayer is about anchoring in the belief that God is the one that upholds you. So how can I prioritize prayer so that I stay consistent with my prayer life? Well, Psalm 5, verse 3, the writer says these words, "Early will I rise, and every morning, O Lord, you will hear my voice. And there I will make my prayer known to you, and I will eagerly wait." I would suggest just a few practical things. Pick a time and stick to it. Eliminate any distraction that would take you away from the time that you've set aside to spend with God. Actually, stay consistent with that time and don't allow anything to derail or to compromise how much consistency you can develop by designating a particular time to be with the Lord. And lastly, I would say pick a place that's going to help you stay consistent in your desire to prioritize the place of prayer. Okay, so as we wrap this up together, why does prioritizing prayer actually matter for how I live my life? To do that, let's look at the first couple of words out of 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. There, God says, "If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face." Let's go back. God has a people that He desires to be in fellowship with. He says they belong to Him. And if they'll humble themselves, humbling ourselves looks like turning to God, not seeing ourselves as the ultimate resource, being self-centered and/or self-reliant. And He says to pray and seek His face. This is where it matters. When we pray and seek His face, He reveals Himself as the ultimate source and resource for everything that we need.
We want to thank you for watching. If you want to know more about Shake the Nations Ministries and our YouTube channel, why don't you click the subscribe button? Also, if you want notifications of our brand new videos, why don't you click the bell? There's so much more in Shake the Nations Ministries that you can get involved in. Why don't you click also the link to our website to find out more?
To find out more about our humanitarian arm, Hope of All Nations, make sure you click the Hope of All Nations button where you can learn about us taking the gospel to thousands of children around the world and our work in the ground of the nation of Honduras.
We can't wait to see you next time.